recently released movie about the great physicist Dr. Julius Robert Oppenheimer, the father of atomic bomb, rotates around his scientific life and the Manhattan Project of USA to produce the atomic bomb, and the political complexity he faced, though he gave the superior bomb the world has ever produced to USA. In this video, let's discuss about the nuclear bomb and its science. Let's first understand the structure of the atom. The term atom is derived from the Greek word atomon, meaning that which cannot be divided. In other words, the smallest particle. But scientists proved the Greek philosophers wrong by dividing the atom. This started the separate field of study called quantum mechanics, which deals with the motion and interaction of subatomic particles. In pure basic understanding, atom consists of two parts, one strong center with positively charged protons and uncharged neutrons, and the other part is negatively charged electrons revolving around the nucleus of the atom in specified orbits, like the planets revolve around the sun. In scientific world, proving theories of the structure of the atom with mathematical proofs took decades of scientific community's effort. Curiosity erupted when the French physicist Henri Becquerel discovered the radioactivity accidentally in the year 1896. What is radioactivity and what is so special about it? Radioactivity is the spontaneous disintegration of atomic nucleus by the emission of particles and radiation. This is very special because when you see normal elements like iron, copper, or anything for that matter never goes under any loss of energy or mass unless we subject them into. But the spontaneous loss of mass and energy by special isotopes of elements like carbon, uranium, and plutonium opened the field of study to the whole world. Radioactive isotopes possess more neutrons than in normal condition. That makes them unstable. Radioactive decay occurs because of the instability caused by excess number of neutrons in the atom. By undergoing decay, the atom attains stability. Radioactive decay are of three types: alpha, beta, and gamma decay. In alpha decay, the nucleus loses 2 protons and 2 neutrons. For example, the unstable uranium-238 nucleus spontaneously decays into a thorium-234 nucleus by emitting an alpha particle. In beta decay, a neutron in the nucleus is capable of turning into a proton and an electron. For example, carbon-14 nucleus undergoes beta decay, transmutating into nitrogen-14 nucleus. In gamma decay, very high energy electromagnetic waves are emitted from the nucleus. For example, thorium turns into radium and a helium atom, and with gamma radiation. Emission of gamma radiation has no effect on the atomic number or mass number of the products, but it reduces their energy. Now comes the equation of the 20th century, E equals mc square, given by the great scientist Albert Einstein in the year 1905 in his research paper explaining special theory of relativity about space and time. On outer level, this appears to be the simplest equation. It explains that energy and mass are one another same. You would be surprised to know that a book with 1 kg of mass possesses the amount of energy to destroy the whole earth. You might laugh at this, but in theory it is proved. To extract this high amount of energy, we need the pressure and temperature more than the temperature at the core part of the sun. Let's do a simple math. Take a book with 1 kg mass and apply it in the equation E equals mc square, where E stands for the energy and m stands for the mass of the body and c stands for the speed of the light, which is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This 1 kg object possesses 9 into 10 to the power 16 joules of energy. This E equals mc square equation later inspired scientists to produce nuclear bombs based on the principle that mass equals energy. Around 1930s, scientists were experimenting with known elements by dividing nuclei of these elements to study the amount of energy released during the division. During that time, uranium was the heaviest known element with 92 protons and 143 neutrons. When the scientists tried to divide the nucleus with protons, it didn't work because the positively charged nucleus repelled the positively charged proton. Then the scientists tried with the uncharged particle neutron. Neutron would be easily merged into the nucleus, thus making uranium nucleus unstable. In no time, uranium nucleus splits into 2 stable smaller nuclei with 3 more neutrons and with release of high amount of energy. These 3 more neutrons would hit the nucleus of other atoms and initiate the chain reaction, resulting in producing humongous amount of energy in a very short period of time. This energy produced can destroy the whole city like Hiroshima if we just detonate 20 kg mass of enriched uranium. In this nuclear fission reaction, we get only a part of the energy that the nucleus possesses. What is the major difference between normal bombs and the atomic bombs? In normal bombs, the chemical reaction breaks the outer electron bonds. But in nuclear bombs, the nucleus, which possesses more than 99.99% of the mass, breaks. Just imagine the amount of energy produced by splitting the nucleus of the atom. Uranium-235 is the only naturally occurring fissionable isotope, but it amounts to only 0.7% of the total uranium available on Earth. But the uranium-238 isotope accounts for 99% of the uranium available, which requires high energy neutrons to split. Thus, obtaining uranium-235 from uranium-238 becomes necessary. Scientists follow the process called gas centrifuge to enrich the uranium-235 isotope, which can split with low energy neutrons. During the World War time, race for inventing nuclear bombs started. Scientific community of USA got full support from the government in the form of Manhattan Project under the leadership of Oppenheimer. USA successfully produced nuclear bombs by this project. In 1945, America bombed 2 cities of Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, with atomic bombs, resulting in deaths of 350,000 innocent people. Nuclear fission reaction can be utilized to produce electric energy by controlling the chain reaction in the nuclear reactor using graphite rods which absorbs extra neutrons produced in the nuclear chain reaction. Nuclear energy has 2 phases. One is efficient production of electric energy and other one is using it to produce nuclear bombs which can destroy humanity. In this modern world, nuclear weapons give power to the countries in the international platform. America, Russia, Germany, China and India are some of the major nuclear weapons holding countries. In the end, I would like to ask a question: whether dropping atomic bombs on Japan and killing innocent people was okay, or America is responsible for those people who died. Leave your comments and share it with your friends who like this type of videos. Thank you.